Now let us try to understand the concept of logical operators in Python. Logical operators basically combine two or more relation or comparison together and give you back the result based on the comparison and the way they are combined. Well, the logical operators also return either true or false, that is some boolean value as a result. So let us try to clarify this entire thing with a example. So let's say I am having two different variables. So let's say the first variable called var equals, let's try with the boolean values first. First let us try to understand the nature of the combination, how two boolean values can be combined together, and then we will see another example. So with some true comparisons. So var equals true, and let's call var2 equals false. So there are two boolean variables, var and var2. One is true and another is false. Now logical operators, so there are two different way you can combine these true and false. Either they can be an and type combination or it can be an or type combination. Now and type, so we will start with the and type combination of these two numbers. So and type combination means if two boolean values are combined with and, then it will return true only if both the values are true. Once again, if two boolean values like true, this var and var2, if they are combined using and operation, then they will return true only if both of their value is true. So let us try to print it out. Remember this line always. So if I just do it like var and var2, so let us try to do with this true and true. I am changing the value of var2 to true just to check whether their value is true or not, because that's what I just claimed. So right now var and var2 both are true and they are combined using and, so they are supposed to return true, and as you can see it returned true. But either of them or both of them, if they become false, the result will be false. For example, if you change like this to false, like this, so right now what will happen? True and false, that will return just false, like this. So, and not only that, either of them can be false, and like let's say I make var2 equals true but var equals false, just different type of combination. I am checking just the different types of combination. So if I just run it, and as you can see after running it is returning me false, and if both of them are false and they are combined using and, then also it will return false. So by showing all the different combination, I have just shown that if var and var2 both are true like this, only in this case it will give true as a result. Otherwise, it will return false always. Okay, so now let us try to understand the other thing called OR operator. So here, OR to combine two different Boolean variables with OR operator, you can use OR or keyword. So let us try to understand the OR operator. So print, let's say var and var2. Now here it should be OR operation, and let me just comment this and out so that you can just only focus on this programming line. Now for OR, the mantra is when both var and var2 are false, then only OR operator will return false, otherwise it will return true. It is kind of just opposite to AND operator. Now once again, remember this statement: if both two boolean values like this var and var2 are combined with OR operation, then they will return false only if both of them are false, otherwise they will return true. So just let me show you the result. Let me make both var and var2 false like this, false and false. And so if I just do this, so now var is false, var2 is false, and they are combined with OR operator, so they are supposed to return false, so it is returning false. Anything other than that will result in true. For example, let me change var2 to true. So var is false and var2 is true. So if you just run it, it will return true. Not only that, let's do the opposite. Let's make var2 equals false but var equals true like this. In that case also it is returning true, and in case of both of them are true, then also it will return true. So by showing all the different types of combination between true and false values of var and var2, I just showed that OR returns or results in false only if both var and var2 is false like this. Otherwise, always they are true. All right, so this is all about the different types of combination of true and false. Now, so these things, whatever combination I have shown, you can write it in the form of a table, like doing like this. So, and that table is basically called a truth table. So let me show you an example. So what you can do is basically you can draw a table just like this. So here you can do like this way. So let's say this one is var, this one is for var2, and then so this is, let's say, var, and this is my var2, and then this is var and var2, and here it is var or var2. Now here you can write all the different combinations like true, true, then true, false, then false, true, and then finally false and false like this. So true, true means true and true is true. Otherwise, as I have told, if it is AND operation, everything other than this true and true case, everything will be false like this. And whenever it is OR, then what will happen is you can say that all the different cases will be true like this, Only this last case, when both of them are false, that will return false. So this is just a tabular representation of the demo that I have just shown you using Python code.